What's up? It's that brown guy. I've got a big beard. I've got a check lumberjack shirt on. I have beard conditioning oil. I'm combing my beard. I am essentially a douchebag, a hipster douchebag. If I wasn't so fat and lazy, I'd probably have one of those fixed gear bikes. But I don't have one because I'm too fat and lazy. And I like video games. There's no correlation between being fat and lazy and liking video games. Today, I want to discuss how gaming was different when I grew up compared to what it is now. I made another video about this for another channel which is called Shattered Media. I highly recommend you go check them out because I said so. So do that, please. Not now. Watch this video. When you finish watching the video, maybe go and watch their videos. But before you do that, make sure you share this video. Like it first. Leave a comment and then share with it with all your other friends and family and stuff like that. Then you can go check it out. The other channel, Shattered Media. That'd be very lovely if you could do that for me. Gaming when I was a when I was young was a lot more social than it is now to a certain level. See, I remember the days when I could go around my cousin's house, my friend's house, my neighbour's house, and we'd all just sit around a TV and just play computer games. There was no internet back then, and if it was quite primitive, and you couldn't really do much of it in terms of gaming. So multiplayer would just literally be everyone sitting around a console and praying that there's enough control pads to go around. You know, N64 was probably one of my favorite consoles, purely because of the fact that the amount of fun I had with it with three other people. I mean, 4-player GoldenEye, Perfect Dark, WWF, No Mercy. That's right, children. Back in the day, WWE used to be called WWF. The F stand for fuck you. But now it doesn't stand like that anymore. It's E. Rated E for everyone because it's all PG now. But I digress. Those days were the good days, you know. You can go around your friend's house, spend an entire day just Mario Kart multiplayer. Like I said, Perfect Dark and GoldenEye. And it was always funny though because you'd always get, I don't know about you guys, but there was always that situation where you'd have someone that would have 4 control pads because they just used to have a lot of people come around their house to play consoles and whatnot. And there would always be that one control pad that no one wanted. That's right, it was the third party control pad. It felt completely different to the first party control pads and no one wanted it. It had fucking turbo buttons that did fuck all, but they were just on the control pad. They had weird designs, all see-through so you can see inside of it. And it just, it had these weird names like Playtech. I don't even know if that's a real thing or not. Or some bollocks like that. But no one wanted to play with them because that was the worst control pad. The analog sticks were like made out of toothpicks or some shit like that. And it's like, what? And then you still would just look at it and be like, what does this turbo button do? And you press it and nothing happened. And it was like, this literally is a waste of plastic. Why did someone think that would be an okay thing to put on a control pad? What was the reason for that? Turbo button. Didn't turbo anything. The only thing that turboed was my curiosity, which would then crash into a brick wall when I couldn't figure out what the fuck it was there for. I don't know, but it was fun. I mean, playing first-person shooters was always fun, like GoldenEye, because people would be like, stop looking at my screen, man, that's cheating. Don't look at my segment of the screen. Stick to your own segment of the screen. And then it was like, we weren't smart enough, nor did we have the resources to build a screen dividing device like a piece of cardboard perhaps. Plus, who the fuck has got time to cut up a piece of cardboard into 4 equal segments, stick them to a TV and have everyone placed in a certain way where you'd have to have people sitting on the floor and maybe people either sitting on a chair. That could work, but then if you're sitting on the floor, you'd have to get quite low to look at your segment of the screen there to avoid looking at another person's ting. Sounds weird, but I don't know what that was. But that was always fun. People were always arguing about it. Oh, you're looking at my screen, man. You must be cheating because you killed me. It's like, no, you're just shit. That's how I killed you, because you're shit. You're running around in circles, mate. You're trying to run through a wall. Of course you're going to get killed. Don't blame me looking at your screen. you idiot. I can see you on the radar. You're literally just going in circles on the spot. So that's your own problem, mate. You know. I remember one time we were like really, 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 really big fans of Super Smash Bros. 64, and I still am. I haven't played it for like a long. I can't remember last time I played it. Probably back when I had the N64. But we used to love that game so much. The amount of hours we put into that game. And I remember one time it was 4 of us, and we thought, fuck it, let's just do a 1 hour match, 1 hour non-stop, and let's just see who wins. Let's do it. And so we all picked our characters, we did it, and then bam, we started. It was great. And like 2 minutes into the match, one of the guys we've got a phone call from his mum, and she was like, "Oh, you have to come home now." And we were like, "Well, fuck." And that's what we did. We had to stop because of parents. But that's a funny story, I suppose. It's not that funny in hindsight, to be honest with you, but it happened when I was a younger child. I keep saying younger child. When I was a child and we played computer games, back then it was different. But yeah, I guess life was more social that way. You actually got to see your friends. Nowadays, it's all about, hey man, I just got home from work. We're gonna jump on this game right now and play. And it's like, I'm too tired. I had to get the Johnson report done at work today, and it was too tiring. Come on, man, just come online and just play for like a few minutes. Oh, okay, I'll play for a few minutes, even though it's gonna be a few hours, and I'm gonna go to bed really late, and I'm gonna be really pissed off in the morning. Yeah, cool, whatever. And then you do that. I mean, it's also funny as well when you've got like you've got like a group of you playing online at the same time, and the fucking voice chat is just a bombardment of voices that are never ever clear. It literally sounds like a robot is deep throating another robot, and the robot's penis is made out of a fucking cheese grater that's got cutlery going through it, and it's like, oh, what are these sounds coming out of this headset? No one's talking. Everyone's talking at the same time, and you're having like an orgy of voices come together, and the outcome is some disgusting noise that is penetrating my head in the most violating way possible. Which is why I don't really play online much, and if I do, I don't really stick to games where there's voice chat involved. Mainly because the only games I play online right now are on my Wii U, and Nintendo don't really go for the whole voice chat thing for obvious reasons, and I guess that kind of works in my favor, I suppose. I mean, I tried to jump on the PS4 with some friends, and it's not too bad, but the majority of my time is spent on my Wii U. My Wii U is my main console right now. My PS4 is my companion console that occasionally gets played. I finished the Arkham Knight, and that was pretty much the most I played my PS4 consecutively. The last time I did that was when I got Devil May Cry Definitive Edition, which is a very good game. I don't care what anyone thinks about the fucking design. I thought it was really good, and if you don't like that, well, you can just write a comment in the video, I suppose. It's the best way to get your point across, I suppose. Just trying to get some discussion going, you know, some mature conversations and discussions about the video games. That's why I do this. I don't get any comments. I get a couple of comments from some friends that are like, it's a funny video, Sam, fulfilling the obligation of being a friend and just trying to show support. But whatever, I don't mind. But I wonder where gaming's going to go in the next 10 years. What are we going to be doing then? Are we even going to be needing a TV to see it anymore? Or is this going to be beamed straight into our brains? And then you just don't even need to just close your eyes and you can see the game in front of you. I mean, the virtual reality is now kicking off. It should be launching sometime this year with Oculus Rift and Morpheus and HoloLens, whatever the fuck it's called. And whoever else is Vive. And whoever else wants to come in and jump in and make a fucking VR headset. VR is going to be the next big thing, maybe. It was the big thing like fucking 20 years ago. It kind of fell on its own arse and just faded into existence like a dry old fart. Let's see what it does this time. It could be something really revolutionary. To be fair, I see a lot of the games and it's just a bunch of tech demos of people fucking about. And it's like, I'll turn around, oh, there's something in my face. I'm scared, but I am emotion. Or whatever, I don't know. Some games it will work really well. I imagine the horror games will be amazing to play on that. I don't play horror games because I am a pussy. But, you know, that's my issue to deal with and no one else's. And I am proud of that fact. So that's just that is a thing. But who knows where we're going to be in 10 years' time. I think motion sensing gaming has kind of had its moment in the limelight. The Wii the Wii introducing it to everyone, and then Sony introducing it with their fucking Move, which looks like a weird sexual device, and then Kinect, which looks like a weird web camera that watches you and can sense your body heat and watches you when you sleep and probably wanks over you, I don't know. And then now virtual reality's come back again. We've gone almost full circle. What's next? Who knows? Nintendo, you need to hurry up and finish that fucking vitality sensor. That's what everyone's wanting right now. A vitality sensor. You stick it on my finger and the game reacts to how I feel. Although I guarantee you that someone will find a use for that involves your penis. Just saying. So maybe don't do it just yet. I don't fucking know. But it's scary to think where games going to go in the next 10 years. Will we have a PS4, 7, 8, 9? I don't know. Xbox 4? I don't know what the naming convention is going to be a bit weird, but I wouldn't be surprised if 10 years time there's just one console, and it's just a combination of all the console manufacturers. They thought, you know what, I can't be asked to compete with you anymore. We keep fucking about every year at E3 trying to outdo each other. I can't be bothered. So it's like, meh, what's the point? But yeah, that's pretty much it really. So let me know what you think about this video and my thoughts about the video. That'd be great. And enjoy life and gaming, I suppose, everybody. Alright, bye.